Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, the top 10 rewards in NBA 2K history. And let me say, what type of rewards? Well, you guys know that little 3-letter word that for some reason I can't say on YouTube without having it severely affect me in the algorithm. You guys know what we're talking about though. Now listen, this list is not like the 10 most overpowered rewards. This is my opinion, my favorite 10 rewards in 2K history. So what I want you guys to do, comment your favorite reward down below in the comments, drop a like on the video for me, and let's get into the top 10 rewards in 2K history. Coming in at number 10, it's a reward that's gotten a lot of hate recently, and that's because it's on next gen, and it is the legend reward, the portal. Now, it's a cool idea, but I think what went wrong and why it's not more popular is the fact that you can basically do this without hitting legend. You can do this by just selecting where you load in and you know, backing out to the menu and going back in, and it'll put you where you want to spawn. But what's cool about this is it is a cool animation. It's something new they added to the game. And I'm gonna be honest, I put it at number 10 because it is a cool reward. It just felt a little underwhelming at the moment that it happened because one, it got leaked and everybody saw it before, you know, Six God and No Truce hit legend. But it is a cool reward and it deserves to be on the list, so I put it at number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have VIP. Now, I didn't know which 2K to put this for because it's been in a lot of 2Ks. Now, it's a really cool reward because it allows you to not have to wait for games, but where the problem comes in with this reward, and I will admit this, is the fact that you can VIP people off of their win streak, which just makes it very, very toxic. But if we're not, you know, if we're not really talking about that and looking at the toxic side of it, in terms of just the reward itself, it is really nice. You know, you hit legend and then you don't ever have to wait for a game again. You can just take people off the spot. You can, you know, you always have first priority in terms of getting part games. Now, like I said, if you ignore the fact that you can VIP people off their win streak, I think everybody would agree that VIP is a really solid reward that was in many, many 2Ks. I'm not even going to list off all the years that it was in the game because it was in a lot of 2Ks, but I think we can all agree that VIP was a really good reward. Coming in at number 8, we have the 2K20 helicopter and the 2K21 current gen blimp. Now, the reason I put them together is because they're both legend rewards and they're both, you know, you're coming into the park. It's how you arrive in the park. So I figured I'll put them together so we could get a little, you know, 2-for-1 special. But in my opinion, they're both very cool. They're both very unique. It was something that we hadn't really seen before on a 2K. And it was a nice way to let everyone in the park know that a legend has joined. I mean, on 2K20, you could not miss it. The helicopter was so loud that, I mean, a lot of people had to just mute their game sound because at the end, there were so many legends that every time you loaded into a park, it was like you couldn't even hear yourself think because it was so loud. But besides that, I mean, it was just nice. Everyone knew a legend was joining the park. Both of them were very unique, very cool ideas, and that's why they come in at number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have custom t-shirts. Now, I believe this idea first came out in NBA 2K18, which a lot of people do not like that game, but I think they would agree that this was a very cool idea for a reward. And it continued throughout, you know, 2K19, 2K20, and I don't know why they recently took it out, honestly, because it was a very, very cool idea, especially in 2K18. People were super creative with the shirts that they were making in terms of, you know, name brand shirts, jerseys. It was a super, super cool, unique idea, and what was best about it is you could upvote shirts that would then be available to the entire community. So it wasn't like you had to sit there for hours and hours and make your shirt. There was people that literally got on this game and they would just design shirts and people would upvote them, and then it was available for everybody. It was such a cool idea, such a unique thing. I do not know why they took it out. Maybe it was copyright issues or something like that with the name brands. Not really sure, but really, really good reward, custom t-shirts. At number 6, we have plus 10 badges for every category in NBA 2K20 and NBA 2K21. So as you guys know, when you hit legend, you get plus 10 badges for finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defending, essentially giving you 40 extra badge upgrades for your players. Now, I love this because you guys know I love to create unique builds, and this really helped me do that. Now, some people argue that it was too much of a competitive advantage, that although somebody, you know, grinded all the way to legend, that getting 40 extra badge upgrades really made a lot of builds super overpowered, which I can see that side of it because, listen, that is a big advantage, but I'll be honest, it did not guarantee victory at all. You still had to perform, you still had to play well, but of course it was an advantage. Now, some people would argue that you deserve that advantage if you grind all the way to legend. Again, nobody's ever going to agree 100%, but in my opinion, it was a great reward because it allowed me to create unique builds, NBA player builds, just builds that people had never seen. It increased my fun level on the game, how much I was able to enjoy NBA 2K20 and NBA 2K21. So for me personally, that's why it comes in at number 6. At number 5, we have Mascots. Now at this point, I feel like we've seen them year after year after year, so they're kind of getting repetitive and they're not as exciting as they used to be. But I remember back in like NBA 2K17 and even before, 16, 15, like Mascots were a super cool idea. Being able to use them in the rec, just seeing them in the park, like it was really, really cool to see. And just for me personally, I had never had Mascots until NBA 2K17. I remember specifically at the start of the year, I was like, you know what, this is going to be the year that I grind and I get Mascots for the first time. And it was worth it. It was super cool. Like the feeling that you got, it was really, really cool, really fun. And as I said, I feel like at this point in NBA 2K21, we've seen it so many times in past years that it's a little repetitive, but I'm glad they're keeping it in the game because it is just a classic My Park NBA 2K reward. And that's why they come in at number 5. At number 4, we have the NBA 2K17 Jetpack. I do not know why they removed this because it was an amazing rep reward. It was super unique. We had never seen anything like it. I remember watching this video, this stream right here, where Orlando got it. I remember watching when Nade got it, watching all the top reps get this. It was insane. I actually borrowed a Legend account on 2K17, so I was able to use it. And it was insane. Like, it was crazy. It was super cool. You got the whole park following Orlando around right here, and then you're going to see him shoot up into the air. And as he, flies above all the courts and stuff like that, everyone's chasing him on the ground. It's just something super cool that I don't get why they remove stuff like this because it's fun. It has no competitive advantage, but it is lit. Like, just watch, it's lit. Like, look at how happy he is. The streams, the videos, like it's just an unbelievably fun reward. Look at everybody chasing him on the ground as he's, nobody can get up there with him. Super cool reward, man. The jetpack. At number 3, we have the NBA 2K18 and 19 increase in badge tier when you hit 99 overall. So basically, when you hit 99 overall, any silver badge you had goes to gold. Any gold you had goes to Hall of Fame. The reason why I put this above the plus 10 badges for every category is, in my opinion, this allows you to have a more unique build. Basically, even if someone created the same exact build as you, but you hit 99, they don't have your build. You have a very exclusive version of a build that nobody else is going to have. Now, you could say the same with the plus 10 badges, and honestly, the plus 10 badges each category is probably more overpowered than this, but in my opinion, this just allowed me to get on extremely unique builds, like the shot creating slasher at 99 overall, or the shot creating sharpshooter. There were so many unique 99 overall builds I used in 2K19 that I absolutely just loved. At number 2, NBA 2K19 Rebirth reward. In my opinion, the most underrated reward in 2K history. The fact that nobody has talked about the fact that they removed this bothers me. Now, as somebody that is a big build creator, and I love to make many builds every single 2K, this was the perfect reward for me, and that's why I have it at number 2. It was perfect. Basically, once you hit, I believe, 95 overall, it allows you to create a new player, automatically upgrade him to a 90 overall, and you have all your primary badges maxed out. So that means if you had Hall of Fame badges on your build, they were maxed out instantly as soon as you created the build. The amount of time this saved me, I believe I got 2 of these in NBA 2K19. I don't know why they would remove this. You have to think from 2K's perspective, this actually made them more money because it encouraged people to make multiple builds, which means people were buying more VC to create these players and obviously spending the VC on these players. So I have no idea why they removed this reward, and hopefully we see it back because in my opinion, it's the second best reward in 2K history. At number 1, Tigers from NBA 2K16. In my opinion, the best reward in 2K history. It was, honestly, it was amazing seeing it for the first time. You load into a park and you see someone walking around with a tiger, or you watch a video or a stream or whatever. The first time you see it and they have a tiger walking around the park with them, they're out there hooping, running up and down, dunking on people, and the tiger's just chilling, sitting there watching you hoop. Now, I don't know if it's just because I have an extreme love for animals. I don't know if you guys know that, but I have an extreme love for animals. And maybe that's why I kind of lean towards this as my favorite reward. But I don't know why they removed it for one. And 2, I feel like they could be even more creative. Let you buy different types. You could have a dog, you know, you could have a pit bull or a husky, you know, like my boy Thor. Shout out to my boy Thor. You know, a husky next to you, or, you know, anything, a horse, a pig. Like, you could have all different types of animals following you, an elephant. To me, the tiger was just such a cool reward. It offered no competitive advantage, but it was just cool. It was fun. It was just dope to see. And I don't know why they removed it. I feel like they should not only have kept it, but built off of it, like I said, and put even more animals that you could get to, you know, just chill with you. It's just such a cool idea. And hopefully we see it return and they build off of it. Next gen is really missing some cool rewards like these. And hopefully not only we get to see some of the best ones from the past return, but hopefully we get to see some new creative ones that encourage us to grind the game, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my list. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.